The average American adult could spend nearly $700,000 in out-of-pocket healthcare costs over the course of a lifetime, according to a new study from consumer financial services company Synchrony. Joining us now to discuss these findings, financial expert Jean Chotsky. Hi, Jean. Great to connect with you again. How are you?
Hello. I'm great. Nice to see you.
Great to see you. Boy, a lot of people are enrolling for healthcare right now, and this is a perfect time of year to reflect on how much we are actually paying out of pocket. It's really kind of shocking to hear the numbers, isn't it? Tell me a little bit more about this recent survey.
Sure. So the study was commissioned by Synchrony, 3,200 people in the sample. It's called the Lifetime of Healthcare Costs, and it found that the costs are much higher than most people anticipate. For people who have health insurance through work, through an employer, you're looking at out-of-pocket lifetime costs of about $320,000. For people who don't have insurance through an employer, it's much higher, $700,000. And what we're seeing as a result of these high costs is that many people are punting on their healthcare needs. A procedure gets recommended from a doctor, they're just kicking the can down the road, and they can face higher costs and bigger health problems in the future as a result.
Wow, those numbers are really, really big. There are other surprising findings within the study. What else can you share?
Yeah, I think the biggest to me was that we have wrapped our arms around the fact that we really need to plan for and save for some big ticket items in our life. Retirement, college for our kids, buying a house. Well, healthcare cost just as much. These numbers are just as high. And yet 4 out of 5 people tell us they don't have a separate savings account for healthcare. That should really be changing.
Absolutely. I mean, I think you have to have a good understanding of whatever it is you're doing as far as healthcare. And it's complex, so it's not always easy. How do we better understand our out-of-pocket healthcare costs?
Basically, by the numbers, you're looking at about $2,100 a year. That's a lot more than people think. They told us they thought they were spending about $850 a year, which is why it's so important to get educated. Synchrony, which, by the way, has been in the healthcare financing business for 35 years, has put together a great educational resource. You'll find it at carecredit.com/wellu, and you'll get information on ways to save for healthcare using health savings accounts, flexible spending accounts, ways to finance healthcare, what procedures actually cost, how to talk to your doctors about paying for things, which is something that people are so uncomfortable doing that they actually need a script. And if you want more information about the study itself, which is so interesting, it is carecredit.com/lifetime-study/.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I heard you mention the HSA. I was so glad you mentioned that, because that is something that I'm offered through my employer. And I just find that so valuable. And it's a great way to, kind of nest egg this money. And then when you need it, there it is for you.
Exactly. That's exactly the point. You save it and then it's there.
Yeah, absolutely. Jean, so great to connect with you. Thank you for the valuable tips. And we're going to send people again to the website that you just shared with us. For more information, folks, carecredit.com/lifetime-study.